So, good morning and good morning after all. I am joined not by myself, but with Carl and Ben. Funshine Carl and Benzo over on TikTok side. So, the only reason why I'm here today behind a big, gorgeous tree, if you have not actually guessed by the sign on that side, we are back in Pleasure Beach for the one final finale of the day, as well as it is the very last day of Pleasure Beach in their season, where we're going to be walking around it, show you what is going to be happening, what's going on, see what rides are available, see if any updates have been happening within the park. But what I am most excited about is going to be hopefully to get on all the rides as much as possible for the very last day and for the grand finale of the fireworks that is going to be displaying in the Pleasure Beach after 5. So I'm going to ask these two what you guys are going to be thinking for the rest of the day. What is the outcome and what you're going to be looking forward to today?
Before that, I have had to put my sunglasses on. I know it's not sunny, but I'm putting my sunglasses on so I don't look like I can see me crying because it's the final day of the season. But no, I'm super excited today.
You're allergic to onions.
Yeah, allergic to onions. But I'm super excited just to be here today, to soak in the last final day of the season here, the atmosphere, and to get on Icon and the big one, and especially to be doing it with these three as well.
Yeah, it's splendid.
Yeah, I am super excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending it today with you two as well. The finale day, and it's going to go off with a bang with the fireworks.
It has.
And I'm looking forward to a little bit extra at the end to look
See,
around.
he's getting emotional now.
The first ever chance to actually walk around where Evictus is going to go. I think it's going to be brilliant.
Yes.
Let's get this day going, guys.
Yeah.
Without spending it out, this year has been absolutely amazing. I know this is based on the intro, dragging onto it, and you guys want to see what the action inside. But this year has been absolutely fabulous and amazing. I've met so many people, as in bumping with like Carl, Funshine Coasters over TikTok, and Benzo, and many other people on the park. That's including Theme Park Worldwide, Coaster Dad, Theme Park Insanity, and many other content creators on site that I've met over the years, and it's been absolutely amazing, especially meeting up with these guys as well. Fabs. So without further ado, without us chatting on and extending this intro a little bit longer, because I feel like dragging it on, we're going to get on side, we're going to explore the rest of the park, get as much information for you guys to explore, including the Evictus, see if any more details have been updated on the park. So are you guys ready?
We're ready.
I'm ready. You ready?
Let's
You
go.
Let's go.
Keep on riding.
Keep on riding, keep on going. And Merry Christmas to you all, if I don't see you afterwards. So, first ride of the day is going to be the launch pad. It's going to be fun. It's going to be glorious, and it's going to be me and Ben for the moment. Carl's just starting to send the Clara out, so we're going to get on Icon, and we'll see you when we get off. Right, so launch pad is officially done. First ride of the day, done and dusted, and that felt amazing as always. It definitely gets you got each time and every time. And another thing, Pleasure Beach. Where is it? Where's my name? You know, we've been waiting over a year for it. You know, it's not there yet. We don't know where it is or what's happened to it yet. So
Queuing for Grotto down there.
yeah. Oh yeah, they've got. But yeah, where is the plaque? I'm waiting. But yeah, Launchpad was absolutely amazing. What are you thinking of it, Ben? What are you thinking of Launchpad?
It was running really good then.
I know.
Really felt like pop of air time right at top. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to touch the moon. It was great, pocket air time, loved it.
Yeah, he got launched that far. You weren't able to see him. He went that far. Today, seeing as it is the last day today, us three did opt for a speedy pass, just because we want to keep on ripping them rides as much as possible, with it being the last day and last season of the rides, and we've got to love it. We've got to take advantage of it. I know it does cost 55 quid, but it drops down to about 49.50 with your season pass. So it can be worth it, it cannot be worth it. It depends on your first trail there. But
we're here to break bones.
Yeah.
We're here to break bones today.
break bones and make records.
And break records.
Yeah. So we are gonna be making our way over to the big one. I think it's about time we are get ourselves on that for the second ride of the day for us three, and it's gonna be an absolutely splendid day. So, without further ado, we shall see you over on the big one. And geez, we're getting older this one. So, with it being the last day of the park, they are definitely getting themselves ready for the firework event. They are all covered up. They can't really do it justice.
Yeah.
But it is going to be one fabulous end of the year event where it's going to be a spectacular firework display here in Pleasure Beach and all that stuff. But what are you guys' thoughts for the grand finale of the fireworks? I thought it was
It's going to be spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a shame that they've got to close down this side of the park at 4 o'clock, you know, an hour still of the park opening. But, you know, it is the end of the year. We're all looking forward to the fireworks, and we're just going to have to lap the big one and Icon as much as we can now.
Yep, it's on the top half of the area of Pleasure Beach. It does close at 4. So it's meant a reason why we do have to get as much rides as possible, lapping it. But yeah, that was Carl's thoughts. We are just about to head outside of the big one ride. It's going to be a splendid day, and how many rides do you think we're going to be lapping today, Carl?
Oh, I'm going to do it till I've got no bones left in my body.
So that's going to be guaranteed 5 out of 10 at max. if we're lucky enough. All right, we're just about to board, so we shall see when we get off the ride. So, big one done and dusted 2 times in a row for us, and it wasn't too bad today, wasn't it? It was quite smooth.
It is
Smooth in that. As I said in the first, we do have speedy passes, but we can have our opinions on that one, and I'm going to let Carl start on that.
Yeah, well, it's my first time doing a fast pass here at Pleasure Beach Resort, and it's all very new to me, how you get sort of signed in and assigned to your the entrance that you go through and go up. But the only one that made me sort of think, is it really worth it, was the big one, because everyone else seems to have a separate queue line for their fast passes, but the big one just seems to put you straight back into the cattle pen of where everyone else is. So, and we ended up waiting quite a while, didn't we?
It makes you feel like when you're booking the fast pass for the big one, right? It does feel like that. That as soon as you go up the stairways, they've got a little gateway there where they open up, where you're next to the scanners. So it makes you feel like, right, if you book the speedy pass, you're gonna end up in like the first queue of the line before you queue up to go on the ride. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. We had to go through the free cattle fences back. Yeah. So it was like 3 lines back from the actual ride itself. Yeah. So it made us put it back. It made us put us back to the original queue, as you had just really entered the queue line for the big one.
It doesn't really make you feel like you've got a bit of a special advancement to going on the ride, because you're having to go through technically the same original turnstile as any other guest would do to get on the big one.
Yeah.
And then you're back in 3 queues from the front.
Yeah.
Which every other queue is like now. If you go on Avalanche, it's a separate queue stairway.
Yeah, it's
your fast pass only.
Yeah, because you just go straight through them stairs and straight up them ladders up there.
Yeah.
There and that.
But the big one, you would just put back into any ordinary queue line that there is, and you're still queuing for how long it ever takes.
Yeah, it makes you feel like the money that you actually spend on for it.
Hey, here he is.
Oh, here you up. Hey, up, Ben. It's sneaked up to us. I didn't realise. It's sitting right behind us. But yeah, it does make you feel like when you do spend the amount for these for the speedy pass. When it comes to the big one, it does feel like they should improve it a little bit more for that queue line of the big one. Instead of making it feel like it's not worth the money of it, it should feel like where you best, as soon as you book onto the speedy pass, you should get on like at least the first line of the first second line of the queue line of the fast pass.
See, I'm not sure originally when you did a fast pass on the big one that they did used to open up a little gate that allowed you to the very, very front row of the big one queue line. But now it seems like you go back through the original turnstile
queue, yeah.
and you are literally queuing 3 rows back. Now, you know, if anyone knows the big one, in that area, in the full when it's fully, packed out and it's busy, and it's only on one train, you could still be waiting a good 20-30 minutes to get on that ride. So today just felt a little bit off, that it didn't really make sense, because everywhere else, when you use your fast pass, you go down one special queue line to get on that ride, and then you're literally, you put on the ride within 5-10 minutes at the most.
You're basically just missing the ramp, aren't you?
Yeah, you're missing the ramp. So we were just saying it felt a bit off on the big one to have to go back through the original turnstile and then wait 3 pen.
Because you wait the additional 3 minutes for the speed pass to time out.
Yes.
Then you wait another additional 5 minutes to get through the speed pass queue line for the ride operators to punch in the code. Then it's additional 10-15 minutes on top to get through the cal pen of the queue line to get on the ride to it. Have you got any open statements about it?
Yeah, I mean, for me this morning they actually opened that gate, as you've probably seen.
Yeah,
they opened that gate and let me in, which that's how it should be.
Oh, so here we go. So that just proves a very, very valid point. So Ben today has used his fast pass, and there is a gate that they can open up to put you down the very, very front row, front line of getting onto the big one, and they let him go through that gate.
That's why I got on so quick before you.
So because we couldn't understand why you got on it faster than us. But then today we were directed back to the original turnstile. So there is a bit of an there's confusion there.
You know what says to that? That bit's getting edited and cut in, and see you, babe. You're no longer welcome.
Unbelievable.
Bye. I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, there we go.
There we go. Do you know what's on tonight?
But we are making our way down and down towards the icon. We've got our fast pass. We've got the fast pass booked. It's about a 3-minute wait, so it's not too bad, not too long, not too bad at all. So it's a nice little queue line to wait around for it. We are going to be making our way to the fast pass area down here. So when we get to it, I shall see you when we get off. Steeplechase done and dusted, done me ride for the day. Don't think I'll be riding on that again today, but probably these two will try and force me to at some point. But it was quite smooth. Unfortunately, one of the horses were kind of struggling. I don't know if they were struggling too much or too less.
It's not at its Weetabix.
Yeah, it's not at its Weetabix, so it was struggling around the bend, especially on the second lift hill as well. So. It is what it is. It's a good ride. It's a classic one. Yeah. But on the meanwhile, we're going to move on towards the Avalanche. So we have just finished Avalanche, and unfortunately, Mother Nature has opened up as well, as it has started to rain down here. So we are quickly making our way over to Wallace and Gromit, keep ourselves warm and dry at the same time. Time and that, because. It's throwing it down. It's absolutely starting to throw it down, and I don't know how this is going to react or how the outcome of it is going to be. But on the meanwhile, we're going to still go on rain on some rides, not rain. Yeah, we're going to go on some rides.
What's that?
Yeah.
Who put that there?
What do you mean? What put that way?
Who put that there?
Do you mean that thing over there?
That thing over there? Who's put? I was nearly about to walk into it. Where's that come from?
Do you mean that thing over there? That's pointing right there.
I know. I just walked up there then, and I looked up and I thought, flipping heck, I'm about to walk into it.
Yeah. Did you put that up there?
Ben, did you put that there?
Yeah, I did it last night.
Last night. That's a big one.
Why?
So, as we are actually approaching Wallace and Gromit, we are going to have a quick look at the update of Evictus. So Evictus has been busy through the weeks. They have been constantly putting up and building up. As you can already see, they've already put the 4 pillars up, they put the gondola, and it looks like they put the last part of the motor up there as well. The camera won't do it justice because I can't really zoom in much, but if you see where I'm pointing just about there, that's where the motor is for the gondola to get powered up and that.
That definitely looks like some part of the electrics, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does.
It well covered.
Yeah, it does.
So very interesting, but very exciting, and it just shows how close it is.
Platform there?
So the platform.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
like 2 squares on the bottom of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Where you're round things.
All right. Yeah.
You know your like theming of it.
Yeah.
That's where your theming will attach.
Well, on a main wave, this video will be going up first, but afterwards we are doing a behind the scenes talk on Evictus, so that'll be a follow-up video later on. So if you are still around, stick around, thumbs up wherever it pops up, and drop a subscribe, because small channel. I do a lot more. Start to do a lot more videos now, and hanging around with these gorgeous lovelies, Ben and Carl. But yeah, without further ado, speedy pass, and onto Wallace and Gromit. See when we get off. Well, we've just basically near enough finished on the Wallace and Gromit ride. It's a good classic ride as always. It was nice to go on there. There was no issues, no problems riding on it. For the meanwhile, as I say, heavens have opened up. It is absolutely pouring it down with rain. So we're going to find some shelter for a bit, get some food down us, and hopefully the weather should well, fingers crossed, lighten up a little bit and hold off a bit. But by the looks of the sky, it is looking a bit grey and heavy, so there's plenty of rain going around it.
That one's shut.
Around it and that.
Bloody hell.
But with it being the last day of it, I'm going to say it this way: when it comes to food and beverage side of it, the most of the places that I've seen are closed. So it's a bit of a shame, because the burger and fry place that we walked by was closed. So the only place that's literally open, that's going to be packed, is the Ice Lounge. I kind of missed that. I got hit.
Nearly knocked out by a seagull.
Yeah, knocked out by a seagull nearly.
Back again as well.
Yeah, so it looks like the only Ice Lounge and the couple of bars on top of what was it, in Fusion. They're the only ones that seem to be open. But for the meanwhile, we are on the Derby Race. So we're going to get ourselves on this ride. So we're going to wait around a little bit. So without further ado, me, Ben, and Carl shall see you all later as we come off.
Stay out of the rain.
Yeah, stay out of the rain for a bit. Well, we've just got off the Derby Racer, and the weather is gotten absolutely worse by the point where it looks like it's going to be a complete washout by the looks of it. Because the puddle, it's like a swimming bath down here. Absolutely a swimming bath out here and that. And these are the only ones that seem to be open. So if you want any food, it's like this is the only area that is open to get some grub, and that's not really good.
I mean, look at the queues now for hot dogs.
Because it looks like it's completely busy and a complete washout as well.
Yeah.
Because as we're going to get food, the weather's going to be a washout. Gonna be a little bit soggy on the wet side of the things.
Imagine on
But either way, Derby racing was fun. It's a fun experience. It was a nice clean ride, energetic, a nice good 5-minute cycle on the riding that. But
if you want sandblasting, a bad head, go on infusion now.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening after this now, because it looks, as Cal says, it's going to be a bit of a washout.
No,
So
it's straight in there, even if
when we figure something out, I'll let you know, because it looks like a fun day. It's going to slowly turn into a washout day.
Yeah.
See you in a sec. Just a average breakdown of the Avalanche. First time I've actually seen it break down this year. Completely first time I've seen it broken down. Interesting. But anyway, let's
Train. There we go.
So after a bite to eat and something to a little bit eat, as I may say, we took an adventure back to the big one. And interesting thought that I'm going to get Carl on. I didn't notice that. I thought when we rode next to we went on the front row, that it buckled a bit, but apparently it didn't buckle. It was a simple fact that's the wheel on it kind of was coming off at some point. Well, we're not coming off, but it had some sort of issue with it. So yeah.
Yeah, it was quite interesting because obviously we came down the drop of the big one, and then you could just hear sound like two metal things just banging against each other. And then I thought, then I've heard it again on the brake run, and that's when I knew, because if you go on the big one a lot, you can get used to all the sounds, you brace yourself for all the twists and turns, and then I just heard like as if two metal things were banging against each other, and I thought it might have been the people behind us. And then we got into the brake run at the end, and they said they're having to replace a full wheel. Yeah. And they did. They had to take a full wheel off and replace it, which
it was a surprising thought and an experience. Ben's got the footage. I'm gonna get the footage off of Ben, and I'll put it in the clip for you, so
absolutely,
so you know what's actually happened,
and you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see it, because that's the first time experience for me to actually for that to happen.
I think it was great because we were telling everybody as we were coming in slowly, they've had to change the wheel on the big one, and everyone's faces were like, ah!
We do apologise.
No.
We've got to have a bit of fun with that.
Oh, absolutely. But they are good with the health and safety here.
Yeah.
They do the wheel checks. They don't let a ride go until they know it's 100% safe.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I will give Pleasure Beach. They will take as much time as it takes before they let that ride go. And they'll double check and they are really, really good.
100%.
I'll pass that back to you, yeah.
But yeah, 100%. So yeah, it does feel absolutely different compared to how I've been on it till he's been on it, from the feel of the ride of it. But in the meanwhile, big one done about 3 times. I think we've done it now. Yeah.
Enjoyed it all the time.
So we've done 3 laps of the big one. That's done and dusted. It's been enjoyable, been fabulous. Apart from the last one where I had to have a wheel change, a physical wheel change. So glad they did that wheel check.
I will say, I honestly do think the big one this year, the operations on the big one this year have been brilliant. I think the ride itself, yes, it's getting older, yes, it's getting slightly rougher, but it's still a thrilling ride, and I think they're doing incredibly well to keep the condition of it still running as it is.
Yeah, they're doing absolutely They've done absolutely fabulous and amazing work this year to keep that thing open, because it's not an easy thing to keep open and running at the same time.
Absolutely.
Because there can be many possibilities happening with the big one ride. But for the meanwhile, we're going to catch our second ride of the day of the Icon through the Fast Pass. So we're going to see how it goes for today. Lucky enough, the rain has held off, so that's a bit of a bonus for us all in that. It is coming to 3 o'clock, so we've got 1 hour left before top half of the park closes up. so we have got to make the most of it on this ride. So I think we're going to try and lap as many as we can for Icon until it closes to the day, then we'll move on to the fireworks. So I'll see you guys later when we come off a ride, because who else wants to mess with that view? Oh no, it's you two!
Again? No!
Again! Tandem Explorers! How are we doing, guys?
Alright.
It's been good. Oh,
It's an enjoyable day today.
Seems to have gone down a bit. Freezing.
oh. Well, what can I say? It is coming up to 4 o'clock. The rides are coming to a close, and I'm absolutely starving. So I'm gonna get myself ready to stand outside the fireworks. Icon was literally my last ride of the day, so it's been absolutely fabulous day. So we're gonna end this. So we're gonna end this following day with the fireworks. They're at 5 o'clock. So after climbing these stairs, I'm gonna take a bit of a breather, get some lunch, and I'll see you at the fireworks when they come out. So see you for the finale. Whoa! Whoop whoop!